When you think of the small town of Ito on the Izu Peninsula, retro game hunting probably isn't the first thing that comes to mind, but that's exactly what I did. While I was there, I had to check out a local recycle store called Jump, specializing in retro games, trading cards, and it even had a selection of nice premium liquor. And from the moment I walked into this place, I knew it was not going to be like the hard-offs and retro game stores of Tokyo and Akihabara. It had some of the best retro game prices I saw on my entire month-long trip of Japan, and I'm really regretting not buying more of this stuff. I mean, you could get Star Fox and Donkey Kong Country on Super Famicom for $5 or less. They had full Super Famicom systems for $30. And as you can see here, they had Chrono Trigger complete in box, as well as a bunch of Pokemon games in the glass display case, and the prices really weren't that bad at all. Here's the Super Famicom consoles I was talking about. 3,000 yen is less than $30, and if you want it with all the wires and controller, it was less than 50 bucks. Nintendo 64 for $60? Come on, you don't find these prices every day. Even back home on Facebook Marketplace, these would be a steal, 100%. I gotta be honest though, I was mostly hunting for Sega Saturn stuff, and they did not have a lot of that. Everywhere I went in Japan, it was actually really hard to find Sega Saturn games. I wish I bought more when I was here. I ended up buying a couple Japanese PS1 games, and I still regret not buying more of those. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was early on in the trip, and I thought that there would just be more opportunities to find deals like this, but there really wasn't. This was the best it got in my whole trip. Resident Evil 2 at a hard-off in Taito City, off the beaten path in Tokyo, was almost double that price, and I really regret not buying this Mega Man game. Less than 20 bucks for this? I don't know what I was thinking. I should have copped it. And I apologize for the shaky footage here, but sometimes it's really hard to film in these stores. You know, you're really excited trying to find stuff, but you also don't want to come off like too much of a nuisance to the other people and the staff working there. So I try to do it discreetly. But I really enjoy sharing visuals like this for you guys, because some people don't have the chance to come here to Japan, like myself most of the time, and it's really cool to see this footage that's kind of raw and uncut, giving you a real POV perspective of what it's like to go shopping in these little niche recycle stores, as they're called in Japan. If you don't know, recycle store is basically like a thrift store back home, but there's ones that are very like specialized here. These are the two games I ended up buying, and like I said, I really regret not buying more. I don't know what I was thinking. I was kind of rushed and a little bit jet lagged still, and I thought there was going to be more opportunities to go to stores like this, but there wasn't. If you're ever in Ito in the Shizuoka prefecture on the Izu Peninsula, I highly recommend going to this store called Jump. It is awesome. And I just want to finish off this video by showing you the place that I stayed in, which I highly recommend. It's called Kei's House in Ito, and it has its own onsen in the basement. Now this place was really cool because the building is over 100 years old, and it's the only onsen in Japan that's in a designated cultural landmark building. This was one of my favorite places I stayed on the whole trip, and it was actually super affordable. That was the view from our suite, and it was really amazing, as you could see, and that is the back of the hotel itself, right in the heart of Ito. It's right along a riverside. Really nice, quiet, cool place. Highly recommended, like I said. And the building is actually a hostel, but they offer private rooms with private bathrooms and showers, which is where we stayed in. And I really loved it here. It was such an amazing place. It felt like you were really immersed in like old style Japan. This is just some footage of the common areas of the building. Like I said, it's really casual. The staff was super friendly here. The best staff I had on my entire trip in Japan. Really loved it. So much character in this old place. Like, I can't say enough good things about it, honestly.
This is a cool place.
This is the entrance to the onsen, and for obvious reasons, I couldn't go inside the onsen and start filming, but I gotta say, it was such an amazing and relaxing experience. Every time you go into this onsen and come out, you come out feeling like $1,000,000. Overall, Ito was just such a cool city, and I couldn't recommend it anymore. You gotta go there if you're in the area. And if you made it this far in the video, I just want to thank you very much and ask you to like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos like this about my Japan trip, game hunting, all that kind of stuff. So please, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.